Amigos, welcome back again to our channel, Cooking Cabo. Yours truly, your host and chef, Issi, and my sister, Chef Carolina, and one and only, the star of the show, my cousin Karina. We want to welcome you guys warmly to our family's restaurant, Mercado, in downtown Cabo San Lucas, with a special edition, a special episode to celebrate what is around the corner in a few more days, Dia de los Muertos. This is a celebration, my dear friends, that is very meaningful, not only for the Mexican people, but also for our family, as we want to pay respect and honor our lost ones that have been with us, always helping us, supporting us, and making us who we are until this day. I want to give the microphone to Karina, and she will introduce you guys to our family, as well as to tell you more or less what these beautiful people that are here mean to us.
Hello amigos, my name is Karina again, thank you. I want to introduce my family. We are very honored by the people that used to be our pillars. Let's start with my Uncle Issi. My Uncle Issi was an excellent chef, the way we are right now with Issi and Carolina. They are our grandfather and grandmother. My Uncle Jaime right there, our great-great-grandfather there. Uncle Coquis and our grandfather. That's my cousin's sister, my mother, Linda, an excellent chef also. That's my brother, Filiberto. He looks very elegant right there. We have our uncle and my cousin, my father, our Uncle Issi's bodyguard in Acapulco, and our commander, Uncle Eduardo. Amigos, this is an altar. This is a special homage for our family. They are our pillars, and they are the reason why we are here. So this is an honor. This is an honor for us to show them that we love them, that we care about them, and that they can feel that we don't forget them.
Well, now we're gonna start to talk about the most important elements in the altar de muertos, okay? The first one is gonna be, the altar de muertos, it can be 2, 3, or 7 levels. That representing all different dimensions like heaven, earth, and underworld. Colorful paper cut represent all the wind and the fragility of life. The candles illuminate the path of their spirits to find their way back home.
Boom. The other elements that are very important and represent a lot or have a meaning in our altar are going to be, for instance, the Xoloescuintle, the dog. If you ever watched the movie Coco by Disney, it's very much true. Obviously, it's character out or Disneyed out, but naturally, that picture, that movie is very accurate. Also, the dog that is called Xoloescuintle is basically the dog, according to the pre-Hispanic cosmovision, the one that takes you to the next life. He helps you to cross over the bridge. Many times that bridge is made with marigold flowers, okay? Another element that is very important is going to be the bread. This bread, it's called pan de muertos, and is very significant to us. Also, it has its own little meaning. It's round. Why is it round? Because it represents the circle of life, okay? The 4 little bones or femurs you see right here also represent the remains, the bones of our lost ones. On top, it should represent a heart or a skull, and basically it's again paying homage to what the pre-Hispanics used to do, which was as you may have heard, the sacrifices, you know? So all of this right here has a representation of the circle of life. And it's only made this time of the year. You will not find it in the Mexican pastry shops any other time of the year, only in the last few days of October and the early few days of November. And that's it. Another thing that is very important also, and it represents us, is going to be the calaveras. We relate it to Dia de los Muertos. However, the origin of the calaveras go farther back than the celebration of Dia de los Muertos. It was a drawing that was done by a gentleman with the last name Posada. He was a caricaturist, like he made, I don't know how you say that in English, cartoonist. That would be the word. Cartoon drawer, okay? And he was the one that first came up with this design. It was actually a mock or a satire to the well-off people of Mexico that had humble background, native indigenous background, and they wanted to pretend and act like they were Europeans. That's why they're so dressed up in elegant fashion and very much styled like the early 1900s. Those three things represent a lot also in the altar de los Días de los Muertos.
The bright orange cempasúchil marigold flowers are often used to create a path leading to the altar. A glass of water is provided to quench the thirst of the spirits after their long journey.
The salt used for purification, ensuring the soul remains pure on its journey.
The copal or incense, it's an aromatic smoke that is believed to help to guide the spirits and its sacred elements from pre-Hispanic traditions back to our home. And lastly, the calaveritas, the candy skulls, made of sugar, chocolate, or amaranth, symbolize the death's sweetness and the idea that death doesn't necessarily need to be bitter. On the other hand, it can be sweet and it can be joyful. Okay, amigos, so again, thank you so much for joining us in this episode that is very special to us. We want to thank you on behalf of our family, my sister Carolina, my cousin Karina, myself Issi, for joining us today and allowing us to explain to you guys and elaborate this altar together. We want to encourage you that maybe, whether it's on this trip or maybe the next years to come, to partake in this celebration. You know, you can celebrate the life and the death of your loved ones, starting with maybe, you know, from the top of the scale all the way down to our little ones, our pets also can partake in this celebration. And please, if you have any doubts, any comments, any questions on how to assemble, how to put together an altar, don't hesitate to give us a shot. Write to us, subscribe in the button below, join us in juanmortacotours.com, cookingcabo.com, and let's learn some traditions together. And for me personally, I want to say that starting with my father, my grandparents, my aunt, my cousins, and all the people that are represented right here in this altar left or planted a seed in my life. They created an impact in my life to the point that they're so important to us that we want to pay respect and pay homage to honor them, not only today, but throughout the whole year. Thank you again. God bless you all. Don't forget to press the subscribe button and follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and all our social media. JuanMortacoTours.com, CookingCabo.com. Until the next time.